Are there any Linda Ronstadt fans here on YouTube? Huh? What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name's Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my live. We have Linda Ronstadt, Desperado, with lyrics. Shout out to Drew. Thank you so much for being a Patreon and supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. So we are continuing on the Linda rabbit hole because I have reacted to her before. I even have a playlist in case you guys are interested. But let's see, what was the last one? Which songs have I done? Heatwave, Tracks of My Tears, Someone to Lay Down Beside Me. Okay, I guess this is only going to be the fourth song. Fair enough. All right. And what year did this come out? So by the way, Desperado, translating to Spanish, it means desperate. All right. Desperado. So she's doing a cover of the Eagles. It says this is originally by the Eagles, 1973. The year my parents were born, to give you an idea. Okay, well, I do enjoy the Eagles. They are, however, notoriously known for striking channels. So I don't think I'll be able to ever do an Eagles reaction, which is a shame, but I think I can do the covers. I hope. Oh my god, I hope. Now I'm thinking, I'm getting nervous because I already have a strike. I've only had one strike in the history of the channel, and it happened like 2 weeks ago, and it lasts 90 days. So I'm gonna go for it. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. Let's go.
Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? You've been out riding fences for so long now. Oh, you're a hard one, but I know that you got your reasons. These things that are pleasing you will hurt you somehow. Don't you try the queen of diamonds, boy, she'll beat you if she's able. The queen of hearts is always your best bet. Well, it seems to me some fine things have been laid upon your table, but you only want the things that you can't get. Desperado, you know you ain't getting younger. Your pain and your hunger are driving you home. And freedom, oh freedom, well, that's just some people talking. Your prisoners walking through this world all alone. Don't you think you're cold in the wintertime? The sky won't snow and the sun won't shine. It's hard to tell the nighttime from the day. You're losing all your highs and lows. Ain't it funny how the feeling goes away? Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Come down from your fences. Open the gate. It may be raining, but there's a rainbow above you. You better let somebody love you. Let somebody love you.
I actually get that a lot. People say, George, just let somebody love you before it's too late. Yeah. Well, first things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed to Linda herself, from what I remember. Let's double check here. That I am. Okay, and I have a link of the original video down in the description below. So let's go ahead and pause the video there. So I reacted to Linda. This was a month ago. Like I said, I have those 3 videos, and since then I've reacted to other artists from the 70s, such as their Carpenters. Now I've been learning here and there, right? Trying to retain the information in my head, and not to compare, but I do have this question, because I think Linda and the Carpenters, were from the same era. They were contemporaries, right? 70s, and they kind of have similar styles to me in my ears. I mean, I would say Linda has a stronger voice, a bit more like firm and louder, just more confident overall. But it's not like extremely far from the Carpenters' music. It's that same easy to listen to style. But I've seen that people, people saying that the Carpenters were like not for the cool kids, right? It's like you were a square if you listen to the Carpenters, but not Linda, because Linda seems to get like a lot more praise, and she has all these awards. I was looking up her life, very accomplished, and like people, love Linda. But why is there such a huge difference between them? I don't know, just a question for people. If you want to answer, if you have more experience having lived in that decade, then let me know in the comments. But I was just thinking about how different both of them are perceived, I would say. I mean, fortunately, Linda's still alive, so I guess she's, continued to contribute and make music and stuff like that. But yeah, anyway. Also, at the beginning, I think I said Desperado means desperate in Spanish. No, it's Desesperado with another S. I got confused there. So it's not, that's not the meaning. However, here I do want to look up the meaning of the song though, because it was kind of puzzling me. It's as if she was referring to like Desperado, like a man, like somebody, right? And she was telling him like, basically the final line summarized, which is, let somebody love you, come on, wake up, open your heart to somebody before it's too late. But I'm going to read about it here, thanks to AI overview on Google. Maybe not the greatest source, but it is something. So this is about a lonely, self-imposed individual who is afraid of commitment and love, constantly chasing unattainable ideals and refusing to settle down to accept help. The lyrics urge this desperado to come to your senses, accept love, and open themselves to connection before it's too late, emphasizing the prison of isolation and the fleeting nature of life. Is this directed completely to me, or what? I feel like identified with the description here. So it is basically what I was thinking. Okay. It's a message that I think a lot of people need to hear, especially now, thinking about, and this is, my reactions, guys. This is an open topic. We can talk about whatever. I mean, I try not to make the commentary too long, but maybe in live streams, if you ever tune in to one of those, I'll start making them. Like back in the 70s, this came out in 1973. Speaking of love, I think it was easier to attain. It was more traditional, like, oh, you grow up, you, etc. You go to school, you go to college, you settle down, you find somebody to love, you create a family, you get a house, some dogs, and you live happily ever after. I was like, the American dream, let's say. But now, in 2025, a lot less people want to get married, want to have children, want to commit. It's like everything's going like this in those terms. Like statistically, everything's going down. So this would be a song that I think people, yeah, they can hear it now, but maybe they won't like appreciate it as much as people did back then, because I think now someone might just like shrug it off, right? It's like, it's like whatever. I do what I want with my life. If I don't want to be loved, then I won't be loved. But I can see how this song would be like a product of its time, and like I said, it is something that people can listen to. They can accept, whether it be like now, 10 years from now, 100 years from now. But it is something to think about concept wise, that in terms of like the populations, they are declining in love, I would say. As harsh as that sounds, that's big. That's big news, I would say. Is anyone else worried about this? Love is going down, people. But yeah, that's gonna be my assessment of the song here. Either way, very nice to go back to Linda. I have to keep rolling here. I think Drew has suggested more songs from Linda, because otherwise it's hard to go back and forth and like remember them well. So like I said, recently I have the Carpenters in my head, and now I'm back to Linda, and then I'm gonna go back to somebody else, etc. But it's all about learning, and the more I listen to the music, the more I will feel like I understand it, and that I'm making the best of it. Either way, guys, I hope you enjoy the commentary. If you did, hit the like, subscribe, join my Patreon, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.